Have you ever wandered through the ruins of your own forgotten dreams, tasting the dust of what once was, feeling the chill of isolation wrap around your bones like a shroud, and hearing the faint echo of stars whispering secrets of renewal, much like survivors sifting through Hiroshima's ashes, or a lone astronaut gazing at Earth from a shattered moon base, where lost births a fragile hope? In Episode 7 of Touring After the Apocalypse, released on November 15, 2025, we delve into this poignant void, where identity frays like weathered fabric in the wind, and survival smells of sterile metal and distant memories. The shadows of crumbling structures loom large, their silence broken only by the hum of hidden machines, situating this chapter in the series' nomadic arc, following the girl's aimless yet profound journey across a desolate Japan, building on Episode X's subtle hints of buried pasts. It's an intriguing whisper of revelation, teasing the boundaries between human and construct, yet veiling the full truth. Imagine yourself descending into an underground enigma, heart pounding with the thrill of discovery, fingers brushing cold panels that hold the weight of extinction. But what if the reflection staring back isn't truly you? The episode doesn't unveil the mystery. It kindles a burning curiosity, pulling you toward the screen like a moth to a flickering light, because peering into this abyss isn't just viewing, it's confronting the echoes of your own unspoken voids. Dare you step inside? Emerging from Episode 6's exploratory detours, where Yoko and Eri encountered remnants of pre-apocalyptic whimsy, like abandoned amusement parks echoing the ghostly laughter of bygone crowds. Episode 7 guides them to a hidden facility in Tsukuba, accessed through an unassuming phone booth that plunges them underground like Alice tumbling into Wonderland's mechanized depths. Here, they confront automated processes tailored to their needs. Eri undergoes essential upkeep, while Yoko faces a thorough examination, interspersed with flashbacks that peel back layers of personal history, akin to unearthing buried artifacts from Pompeii's ruins. The narrative transitions outward to a forsaken science expo, where celestial wonders unfold under a breached dome, revealing tidbits of humanity's ambitious past. Moon bases and towering elevators reminiscent of Babel's hubris, amid signs of abrupt catastrophe, like silent traffic jams frozen in time. This installment propels the story toward deeper existential queries, ending on a note of quiet awe that mirrors the suspense of a lunar eclipse's shadow creeping across the sky. Feel the sterile air prick your skin, the distant hum vibrating in your chest. What revelations await in those clinical chambers? The intrigue coils tighter, urging you to witness the unfolding yourself, not for closure, but to savor the tantalizing pull of the unknown. Episode 7 advances the main narrative by shifting from surface wanderings to subterranean introspection, illuminating the world's pre-apocalyptic grandeur while heightening mysteries around the protagonist's origins. Much like how the Matrix peels reality's layers through simulated revelations, key twists emerge in the facility's automated responses, hinting at tailored existences without overt explanations, culminating in a subtle cliffhanger that questions alterations during separation. Pacing balances deliberate slowness in clinical sequences with fluid exploration, creating dramatic equilibrium that allows breadcrumbs to sink in, though it risks languor for those craving action. Cloudy aspects, frequently debated in fan forums like Reddit's r/anime threads, include the room designations, A46 for Eri, Y21 for Yoko, sparking theories of serialized constructs, cyborgs, or clones, and what transpires during Yoko's suspiciously induced sleep or Eri's upgrade. Research from the source manga by Sakare Saito, roughly chapters 14 to 18, per adaptation correlations in anime databases like MyAnimeList discussions, clarifies these. Yoko is a synthetic recreation of an original pre-apocalypse girl, her journey orchestrated by Big Sis, Chitose, to integrate copied memories via prepared facilities. Eri, an android companion, receives mechanical enhancements. Resurrection or full cloning isn't feasible due to the manga's lore on technological limits post-catastrophe, likely a cosmic event involving moon-base fallout, explaining craters and the moon's missing chunk, providing context that the anime teases ambiguously to build tension, framing humanity's hubris in space colonization as the apocalypse's catalyst. Yoko's emotional depth unfurls like a wilted flower seeking light, her hidden wounds, the ennui of a featureless bunker existence, motivating her. Escape, now complicated by flashbacks revealing her as a synthetic echo of an original self, her choices consistent in childlike curiosity, yet transformative in embracing potential artifice. Eri, with her pragmatic demeanor, exposes vulnerabilities through maintenance, her motivations tied to companionship, surprising in subtle displays of concern that humanize her mechanical core. Their dialogues evolve from playful banter to introspective, fostering growth that surprises in quiet resilience amid isolation. Survival intertwines with identity's fragility, manifesting in Yoko's examination where biological readouts clash with artificial hints, questioning what defines humanity, echoing Descartes' cogito in a world of potential simulations. Hope versus despair plays out in Stargazing Under a Ruined Dome, where shooting stars symbolize fleeting beauty amid extinction, probing morality in Priapiosi ambitions like orbital elevators that invited divine wrath, akin to Icarus' fall. These resonate as universal struggles. Are we mere backups in fate's hard drive, or architects of our renewal? New lore enriches the universe. Pre-apocalypse feats, a moon base, space station, and Babel-like elevator, complicate the setting by inverting desolation with echoes of overreach, while craters and empty traffic jams suggest a sudden, celestial calamity, adding layers without overwhelming, much like piecing together a shattered mosaic. The script's subtlety shines in sparse commands from the AI, impactful like haiku verses, foreshadowing alterations with weight that lingers. Lines like Yoko's bunker comparison resonate as poetic laments for lost normalcy, akin to Hemingway's iceberg theory in wartime tales. Clichés are minimal, but some expository tidbits feel didactic, yet exchanges carry emotional heft, echoing post-credits like a fading melody. Picture whispering doubts in that white room, the words hanging heavy. What confessions would escape your lips in such sterile solitude? Art direction evokes sterility through pristine whites contrasting decayed expo ruins, fluidity in descending sequences amplifying disorientation, with symbolic colors, cool blues for clinical detachment, warm starlit ambers for hope, shaping impact where beauty signifies haunting impermanence, stillness in scans versus movement in exploration underscoring, internal versus external journeys, camera angles plunge viewers into descent like POV vertigo in Hitchcock's thrillers, compositions framing isolation in vast empty spaces, editing rhythm slow builds tension and separations, mirroring emotional uncertainty with cuts that linger on ambiguous readouts. The OST haunts as a silent sentinel, brief AI utterances elevating mechanical eeriness, motifs of humming machinery burning into memory like a dystopian lullaby, while crescendos yield to profound silences during stargazing, where quiet speaks louder, evoking the void's whisper in Kubrick's Space Odyssey's. Standouts include Yoko's VA, whose timbre trembles with innocent wonder, embodying a soul teetering on revelation's edge. Aries' delivery intensifies with mechanical precision laced with warmth, capturing an artificial heart's quiet ache. This episode left me with a scar of poignant loneliness, feelings of wonder sparking amid the chill of existential doubt, as if gazing at a fractured moon from a forsaken earth. Moments of celestial communion etched deep, hinting at a pivotal convergence where origins collide, reshaping perceptions irrevocably, like the Apollo 11 landing's awe, redefining our place in the cosmos. It evokes universal queries. What fragments of the past define us? Can synthetic souls claim true hope? Sense the starlight on your skin, the hum of machines in your veins. You're there, breath suspended in the dome's breach, curiosity igniting. What hidden truths pulse in your own fabricated memories? Using the reverse reading technique, one might critique the episode's opacity in revelations or sluggish pacing in facility scenes as frustrating ambiguities, potentially alienating action seekers. Yet, reframe them. This deliberate vagueness serves thematic intent, mirroring identity's elusive nature like a Zen koan, fostering viewer introspection over spoon-fed answers. Visual lapses in background details draw fire, but appreciation for atmospheric immersion prevails, balancing minor flaws with profound vibes. Episode 7 masterfully blends atmospheric lore and emotional subtlety, its strengths, evocative world-building and character nuance, outweighing weaknesses like restrained pacing, succeeding as a narrative meditation on existence. I personally was struck by its lonely beauty, anticipating cosmic unrest.